We are starting today's episode off stuck inside of Jay's bookshop, How Enchanting. And let's jump on over to first person. I'll show you what I mean. I am stuck in here by his perfect security guard, Mr. Tabby Cat. And I have an inventory full of his books, as we can see right here. Look at all these goodies. And I went ahead and got my payments ready. And I hope to get some of my armor and tools better enchanted. Now, I got a little thing I want to put on camera, and that is these books up here. These are Thorns, Depth Strider, Respiration, and I went and grabbed 6 diamonds. So if we look in here, show me where it has Thorns, Depth Strider, and Respiration. We do have Respiration and Depth Strider, but no levels, and no Thorns I could find anywhere. So I just went with a tier 3 pricing of 2 diamonds. So this will be 2, 4, 6, 8. And we're just going to pretend like I can count to 8. I'll go grab 2 more diamonds. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pay in all of our items. And we should be good. Aside from those 2 diamonds I owe him. I will get those to him. No worries. But let's run on over to my house. Oh, I forgot to mention. This is the Fantastic Craft server. We are on Season 1, Episode 10. And I'm glad you could make it. I got a lot of fun things planned for today to bring you along and show you what all I've gotten accomplished. But first, we need to get this stuff enchanted. And I got plenty of iron here. Oh, let's go throw some more iron in to help create more anvils, as I believe we may end up breaking this anvil right here. But we gotta grab those 2 diamonds, and I will see you in a minute. Let's do a little time jump. Well, if I'm not mistaken, I did not jump very far. Let me jump over in first person. I've been down in the mines, doing a little decorating, and I need glass. I'm smelting up some glass. But I'm about to head back down, but it looks like it's a nighttime. So if I can run to sleep real fast, get a little shut-eye in.
Nice. And what I will say here, one of the reasons I mentioned I'm in town is for sand. And one thing that we have here is we have 64 arrows for 8 ores. In He's Dead's fish shop, it was 16 ore for like 13 or 17 sand. Or it was either 16 ore or 64 arrows. So I'm going to go ahead and buy some arrows for 8 ingots. And then let's see, where do I drop my payment? I guess I just leave my payment in place. We'll leave.
Well, with this newfound knowledge from our good friend Jay, links up in the top corner there, I think we go and make ourselves, I don't have that many arrows, make ourselves a little money. Let's run up to my shop real fast, right up here, and grab some inventory and see if we can get in on this heck of a good deal. Let's just run in. Let's see if we get welcomed. Oh, we won't. So I have the mod turned off at the moment. Alright. 2 secs should be good. Let's run on over to He's Dead's place. Oh, what's that? 100 subscribers. That's right. I added ourselves a little balloon right here. Using the armor stand mod, of course. For my 100 subscribers I've gotten. Marked down the day I got it and what episode. And I went ahead and put it on this episode for us. Season 1, Episode 10. I want to thank everyone for helping me grow. But that is enough sappy stuff. Let's go make a deal. Let's go on, run over to He's Dead's Puffer Brothers, I believe it was. Here we go. Let's run on in. And here's some sand. So it is 64 arrows for some sand. Oh, we got the last 2. Perfect. Let's go ahead and go over here and drop in our 2 stacks. And I say that was a pretty good deal. I'm pretty happy with this. And let's go ahead and jump on down to the mines and see the progress I've made. I could probably tell you 10 times, this project is complete. This project is complete. And then 8 more times. And you wouldn't believe me. I wouldn't believe me. But this project is complete. I went ahead and built a little entrance. I decided to keep it smaller just to avoid people blowing up the creepers and destroying something. So if you run along this way, you shouldn't get shot by them. And if there are creepers here, they shouldn't be able to see you. So you should be good to run along right on into here and look at this. I love the look of this. It has the gym. I don't remember what you call it, but it has this as an entrance. So you can really tell what it is. And it nicely transitions into a cave with your deep slate and such. All we do is we come in here and we grab a minecart. And originally, I thought I was going to need my powered rail and some redstone blocks or torches to power this thing. But turns out, gravity knows something that I don't about pulling minecarts down. But let's go ahead and jump in. And then we just hit the button. And there's quite a few details through this whole path that I want to take you back through. But look at this. Down here into the completed area. One hit pops it off. Throw it in the chest and we're good. And then from here, we can follow this little path down. All of this now completely beautified. There we go. Getting late. Throw a door on here just to make it look a little prettier. It's been hard at work over here. Ooh, those are loud. But let's go ahead and run back on up. And all of this has been completed. Even getting all these walls to blend in a lot better. And just finishing off some little details around the server as we come to a close for the first season. Let's go ahead and grab this minecart and I'll show you some cool little features on our way up. We have little lightning rods holding these candles, which I had seen in another player's videos on another server, and I really like the idea. Here's our slime farm. Currently, it just spawns slime. It doesn't actually auto farm, but it'll be a cool feature later on. We got some spider webs along with the cart right on the edge of a track, and you can see deep down into a mine. We got some redstone splattered everywhere. You know, to simulate that this mine might not be the safest mine. We got a little dead end track. It just dead ends up there. A little bit of spookiness. These cobwebs I thought were going to be a great idea, but when you come down and around, it just doesn't quite look right to me. So I ended up taking a lot of them out and just leaving a couple where I could. Over here we have a little split in the track, and you could tell that we don't go this way anymore. It goes off into a little dead end there, but a little story of how maybe we did mine this way at one point, and now we go off this way. Beyond that, we got just, you know, some hanging lanterns, some candles on lightning rods. Try to put in a couple different techniques for lighting. But beyond that, I'm pretty happy with how this all turned out. Of course, this did take a while, but I do like the way it looks. I am getting tired of the mines. I say we head on up for some fresh air building and get some stuff done above ground. I'll see you up there. And we are back up here up top. Let me jump on back at the first person because you know exactly where we are. We are back over at my starter house here at spawn. There's the map room and there's the spawn pad right over there. But I've been busy at work up here. Just as busy I've been down in the mines, to be honest with you. I've got some little houses. Oh, and you're outside your little house. There we go. He likes to get pushed by villagers through his house. We got a little dog house and a little cat house. We're going to start with the dog house, as this one took me exponentially longer. It took me way longer to build, but I love the outcome on it. I ended up using just some brown wool for the floor to make it look more like dirt, as if it was well used. Got a spider eye to kind of mimic the like a play ball, so it's like a ball with a rope on it or something. And then we have a little water dish. And this is just a flower pot on the ground, but I have an armor stand magic trick here where I took a wool block, shrunk it way down, and filled it up so it looks like water. And then lapis lazuli laying on the floor with another armor stand. This overall was 7 armor stands, believe it or not. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 for the dog house. And then we have 5, 6, 7. But overall, I think it looks pretty great. I do like how he fits in there. It looks all right for a little dog house. I'm glad he finally has one. And then for the cat house, figure what better house than a boot. It's a cat that lives in a boot. And if you don't believe me, if we stand back, shift and right click, and then we can turn invisible to no. Look here, it's our armor stand. His legs kicked up, and we have a cat with a leg through him. But it is just a wool boot. We got made it super simple, and then of course string, because if you have a cat, then you know cats will always find any string, no matter where it is. They will always find it. It's almost magic. Beyond that, I think what we need to do is take a look around the server. As I've been building this, I've noticed a couple things that I might need your help on, to be honest. So if you know how to fix these issues, let me know. Issue number 1 we have iron golems in the cow pen. I don't know how they got there, but they're there. How do you get them out without just letting all your cows out? Because I've let the cows out before, and it made for a good time lapse, I'll give it that. But more astounding than that is the villagers in the chicken pen. Look at this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 villagers, which is almost 1 villager for every 2 chickens we have in here. The numbers are outstanding. I tried putting a carpet up here, as that works. As that works for players. You can jump up on the carpet and jump over the fence. Villagers, I guess, are not players. That's news to me, but that is factual. So if you know how to fix those 2 things, let me know. Otherwise, what we need to do is run off over here to the post office. Hey man, what you looking at? This beautiful build? I think it's pretty. We need to run off to this post office and give a little delivery here. I'm not saying, let's make this clear, I'm not starting anything on the server, but I feel like if we go over to Art Kid and, you know, we just deliver some eggs. I'm not saying that this is gonna make someone mad. I'm just saying it might be a little bit funny. Well, where's the door? There we go. But you know what's not funny? As I've been walking around and enjoying this village, if we come on down here, it's been great because like there's been live interactions with alive, as if they're real NPCs. So like there's villagers here, and if you walk around, you always find villagers pretty much everywhere. There's some over here, but I noticed that they kind of disappeared from here. There's an iron golem down there. I was like, that's interesting. Where did they go? You could hear them. It turns out the villagers want my money. We come up here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Already counted you, sir. Move. Look at all of these villagers trying to get into my money chest. Get out of here. You're not an employee. Nope, closed. Stay out. What are we supposed to do with these guys? There's so many of them. We need to find a way to get all of these guys not only out of here, but to stop falling down. So if we run back up, We've even created a little staircase here so that they can, theoretically, get right up and out. But they won't. These guys love standing in a dark cave. So we need a better solution than walls. One idea I had was to get zombies on little like single block platforms with hats so they don't burn in the sun. And that might scare them from the edge. But honestly, that sounds like a lot of work. And I feel like someone out there in the comment section is a little bit smarter than me and knows an easier solution. So please, let me know what to do. Beyond that, those are a couple of the little issues I've seen with just filling this place with villagers and, you know, moving life. So it looks pretty good. Otherwise, I don't know what the next scene is, but I say we go ahead and jump into it. So I was running around trying to figure out what to do, and I had slept through the night, and this guy was outside my bedroom window. And usually that's bad, but in this case, let's jump over to first person. He had something that we've all been wanting on the server. If we right click, he has moss blocks. It's unfortunate he doesn't have the thing to give us the green dye, you know, cactus, but he does have moss. That's one of the few items that we haven't been able to get, along with like cocoa beans or cocoa seeds, or like jungle wood or dark oak wood. There's a few blocks that we've been limited to. Since we play within this limited play area of 1,000 by 1,000. But I was able to trade off some of my carrots to some of the villagers we got around spawn. Lucky. And trade carrots for emeralds for moss blocks, and I got 4. Now, before I die with these moss blocks in my hands, we need to duplicate. And I'm pretty sure to do that, we just need some dirt. That should work. And some bone meal. That should be plenty. We should only need 1, I would think. And what we're going to do is come out here. Come out here. Let's see. This is a pretty clear spot right here. We're going to throw our moss block down. We should be able to just bone meal it. Oh, I wish you could see the grin on my face right now. That's way better than I thought. We just, sweet, that grabs that. And then these, sweet. Do we get the other? Oh, we do. I'm going to bone meal a whole bunch of this at this point and get it dispersed. But I think this is enough to at least get us started. Let's go ahead and grab this up. Oh ho ho. This is gonna, well, this would be a game changer if we weren't, you know, ending the season next week and expanding the world. But it's a game changer for this week. So, you know, I'll take my wins when I can take my wins. Don't ruin this happiness for me, right? We'll fill this hole back in so that no one gets a little angry that we just dug up the whole entrance area to the soon-to-be greenhouse. So I say we gotta take this onto the post office and we get it dispersed real quick. I'll even disperse it on camera, to be honest, so that, you know, people know that I was the one that gave it to them. And let's see. He's dead? So we got 32. We'll give everyone 4, because that's how many I bought. We don't need to give me any. We'll give Art Kids 4. Give J 4. That's J Bay versus J. Oh. Okay, well, he'll get 8. And 4. That works, because that leaves 8 for me to keep duplicating. And if they need bone meal, I happen to know a little shop, like that one right there, that might sell some bones you could turn into bone meal. I don't know, I just feel like I got incredibly lucky at that moment, hearing that creepy wandering trader outside my bedroom window. He was just like right there. Let's get back some more sleep. And I don't remember our last transition, but here we are. I bet you can't guess where we are because some work has been done. Look at this. I have added a whole lot of chests and an actual sorting system. Now I kind of want to show you real fast just because I know it will bother a lot of people who see this. So dirt. So what do you think is in this chest? Dirt. We also included grass because I don't have too many of that resource. Logs. Logs. So far so good, right? The reason they ate jungles to the site is because we lost the jungle saplings. So this is the end of the jungle wood on the server. Just to keep it separate. Cobblestone. Cobblestone. Diorite. What do you think's in here? This will tickle some people pink, I bet. It is all the building blocks. So this just has the tuff, the gravel, some diorite, some andesite, some stone bricks, one podzol. These are my building blocks. We have a bunch of empty chests. Down here we got nether. And this is just anything I get in any of the blocks from the nether, really. Just because there's not too many. And then here is the deep slate. And deep slate, I actually filled up a double chest. Filled up a second double chest. Put more deep slate over here. And started filling up this one. Along with some deep slate variants. On this side, we have all my armor stand stuff. All my wools, my dyes. Well, hello. What are you doing up here? We have my decorative blocks, my mob drop blocks, my minecart stuff, as I made a bunch of minecart stuff for that the little tunnel down there. Tools, armor, and food. So if we come on down here, we have still all of the storage, just as it's always been. But we still have all the valuables in the valuable chest. I didn't want to move that around. But over here we have a couple, I call it, I accidentally died necessities, like torches, quick bow and arrow. These are just the receipts. I ain't worried about anyone stealing those. Empty, empty, empties. These are all empties. I will put some food. Oh, there, I did put a little bit for this, take actually, because it's split even. I'll leave some food in here because a lot of people use my beds when they play on the server and they just learn to use the food in there. So I figure I'll just leave some carrots and slowly start showing that, you know, my storage is now all locked up. And then over here we have a nice empty chest and then a chest of miscellaneous stuff that really didn't fit into the bulk storage, so I think I did a pretty good job. If that's all, if that's all I have in my miscellaneous there. Beyond that, I'm pretty happy with all I was able to accomplish this week. If you can't tell, I'm sick, miserably sick. So it's been pretty rough trying to make any good content, which is why I was able to do a little cave digging and a little item sorting, because that's a little more mindless and easier on me. But I think we're gonna go ahead and cut this video off here because I'm pretty happy with what I was able to do this week. We got the minecart track done to the XP farm, and it pops up out over here behind the soon to be hopefully news station. We got little houses for the pets. These turned out wickedly adorable. I also need your help with, you know, how to stop villagers from falling into the chicken pen like that, and how to get them out from the money pit under Yo Junk. And beyond that, I got my storage cleaned up. We're ready for episode 11 next week, where we, I believe as a server, are going to go fight that Ender Dragon. I can't wait to see y'all then. But until then, I'm Jace. This is the Fantastic Crafts server, Season 1, Episode 10. Y'all have a good night. Or morning. Or afternoon. As long as it's good.